Hey guys, my name's Shelley and today we'll be making some brownies with a few different substitutes to make it so much healthier for your diet. For this recipe we'll need 150 grams of almond meal, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 100 mils of oil, you can use vegetable oil if that's what you would like, 100 grams of 85% cocoa chocolate and 3 eggs, and also lastly 200 grams of dates and 250 mils of hot water. So we've chosen dates as our sweetener because it's natural and it's so much better for you than added sugars, and it also adds flavour to the brownies. So we'll add the dates to the hot water to allow them to soften and just get ready to be great for the mix. So we'll let the dates sit for a couple of minutes just to allow that process to happen. So we've let the dates sit for a while and now they're all soaked and ready to go. We're just going to add them to the food processor to blend them up a bit, and even if they're a bit chunky that's okay because adds a bit of texture as well. So let's add them to the food processor. So all the juices as well, and we'll put the lid on and this is okay. So, ready to go, give them a bit of a toast. Okay, so I've blended it and it's still pretty coarse, but just roughly to get it chopped a bit. Cool, so we'll take it off. So we're gonna add the date mixture to the pan, along with the chocolate and the oil. So let's add the dates. So get it all out, scrape it all out. Okay, so we'll add the oil. And the chocolate. So we've got 85% dark chocolate because it's got a higher proportion of cocoa mass to added sugar, which is so much better for you than added sugar into your diet. So we're going to turn on the heat to low so we can start melting the chocolate. So this shouldn't take too long, just waiting for the chocolate to melt, and it also allows the dates to even soften more so they spread throughout the mixture. So the mixture should be pretty smooth once you've finished melting the chocolate. We've chosen to use oil instead of butter because it's so much lower in saturated fat, and we want to reduce the amount of saturated fat in our diet. It's so much better for us to have low saturated fat. So make sure you stir it as you go. This process shouldn't take too long, maybe a minute or two, and just keep stirring as you have it over the heat. So we've got the dates, the chocolate and the oil mixed in the bowl here. So we've melted it and it's still a pretty thick consistency, like you can tell there's dates in there. So we're gonna add the eggs. The mixture's not too hot so it won't cook your eggs. So make sure you do this process one at a time so you can get a great consistency. So let's add the eggs. So we'll whisk that in. Adding the eggs and whisking really smooths out the mixture and makes it nice and gooey. And the last egg. Give it a final good whisk together. Okay, so we've got our chocolate mixed here. So instead of using flour today, we've chosen to use almond meal. It's a great alternative for those who want to enjoy gluten-free, and it still tastes really good. So, and we've also chosen to use gluten-free baking powder, so also really good So we'll fold through the almond meal. And we'll add a teaspoon of baking powder. The baking powder is great as a rising agent. So we'll give that a good fold through. We've mixed the almond meal all into the wet mix. It's still pretty smooth and nice and wet. So we're gonna add the mixture to a baking tray that we've lined with baking paper, just so it doesn't stick. So, yes, cool. Scraping the bowl and all good. So we're going to bake it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes on 180 degrees. Once you've put a skewer in it, it should come out nice and clean. So here's our gluten-free, no added sugar, flavoursome brownie that you can have instead of your normal high sugar, high fat brownie. So we're all gonna have some chocolate over winter, but this is a great healthy alternative that everyone will enjoy. Thanks for watching this video. If you do try it out, leave your comments below and we'd love to hear back from you. Enjoy your day.